This was one of the coolest projects I've ever done, this Ipe driveway and deck. I compacted it into 5 parts, and this is part 1. We're gonna start with the simple part, which was this deck. Even though it was the simple part of the project, it wasn't without its own complications. This right here is a septic tank that we had to build around. So every one of those joists had to be built to be removable, and we did so. And since this video was recorded a while back, I can proudly say that they've since serviced the septic tank and it worked out fine. Once this last joist goes in, we have concluded all the flat parts of the framing, and now we gotta start working on the ramp. To do that, I determined the height that I wanted it to be at on the bottom of the ramp, and then started stretching lines all the way across so that I could determine the path and the height and the decline, because there's a certain amount of fall that I could have per coat. I couldn't just do this willy-nilly. I had to plan this out and make sure there was only a certain amount of pitch. I know we were within the parameters, so that's good. To build this ramp, I decided to get ground contact 6x6s and dig them into the ground where they needed to support the ramp. And yes, I know, ideally you don't want to put wood into the ground, but what am I going to do here, you know? I have to build this thing, and that's where it is. We did dig out a lot of dirt from around this so that it wouldn't be fully touching as much as we could. And the last thing we do for today is to add this tape.